I love to wake up to the sound of burning zombies in the morning, and I should probably turn this back on. Ah, yes, on fire. Hello. You are not nearly dead enough for my liking. And you too. Thank you. Alright, so first thing on the agenda today is we need to pick up our care package, which I set up ahead of time, and then I just need to get onto the boat. Onto the boat. Good enough. So, we have a package from Sandcastle Supplier. It's supposed to be Sandcastle Suppliers, but I forgot an S. Thank you, we'll take that. So that brings us down to 7 monies. We got up to 8 monies, and then I just spent 1 monies on the sandcastles. So, first thing on the agenda today. What is the first thing on the agenda today? I suppose I should set these up so they can actually grow. Then next on my immediate plan is I want to start building the laboratory proper, expanding out in this direction, and then maybe building some of the little side rooms, which I think will be quite fine. So wood, then laying out the foundations. Now I've got the sand, not because I actually need sand, but because I'm going to need a lot of windows, and there's nothing in the rules I said that say I can't turn glass into sand. The only thing I can't do is use sand I get from this directly into fossil stuff through a sifter. I'd have to place all the sand and then mine it again in order to do that. Because I put on here, made by the company name. Same thing with the Sandcastle Suppliers. So the rule is I cannot use it unless I have mined it back up, which the name is no longer there when you mine it again. Maybe I should be careful about my health. Just a thought. Oh yeah, I never built the bottom of the ship. I meant to do it before I kept making episodes, and then I just forgot. Well, I feel like that day progressed without nothing much happening. I cleared the trees, I moved most of them over here, so that I can work over there next time, but it is now dark. And I really don't have room for anything in my inventory. So I want to move the bed to the office eventually, but considering our current severe lack of iron... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Nope. Okay. Considering our severe lack of iron, I think that should wait for another day. So let's put a whole bunch of this crap away. Okay. Inventory is definitely starting to look a little bit cluttered, which I'm worried about. So I think the first room we build in the laboratory is going to have to be a storage room. But in the meantime, for tonight, we are going mining. We are going mining for a good long time until I have lots of iron, because I am in desperate need of that. And food. I need food, too. There's a lot of things I haven't considered. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, okay. Look before you go places. That was scary. Okay, there's a cave here that I just walked blindly into. What is that? Huh. Okay, cool. It seems to be mostly full of water. That's a nice, safe thing to have in a cave. Can anyone tell that I'm a coward? A little bit of a coward. But, hey, look, iron. Hooray! Oh. Well, that's a disappointment. What is this? Zinc ore. Okay, that's something to do with RailCraft, which I'm sure I will figure out later. Yeah, let's not make that mistake a second time. What is this? Poor lead ore, which is barely visible. Nifty. I can't mine that without iron, but I can at least highlight it so I don't miss it later. Okay, then I want to investigate this mysterious ore, which I am unfamiliar with. Okay, I think I need iron for that, whatever it is. It's also only just now occurred to me that I have absolutely zero armor, which is probably something else I want to correct in the near future. Okay, we got a little bit more iron, and it looks like it's gonna give me literally just enough. Oh, and a little bit more. Okay, enough to make a pickaxe, and that is about it. That's about it. And this pickaxe is just about dead, so... Oh! Hooray! No! Oh, I have another stone pickaxe. Hooray! Alright, it looks like it's just turning daylight out there, so good timing. Let's dump off some of this random junk. I'll really have to organize everything a lot better later. Okay, new iron pickaxe, and an iron shovel for all the excavating we're about to do. Alright, I suppose it's time to excavate this so that we have somewhere to work with shortly. Okay, well, a day of hard work and one iron shovel later, this is fairly flat. I didn't bother filling that in with dirt since I'm gonna have to put a floor there eventually anyway, so there's no sense filling it up when I'm just gonna have to dig it out again. I'm kind of looking at the shape of this and wondering what it's gonna have to look like. It's not gonna look like what I pictured. I think it's gonna have to be a lot more windy than I imagined. But we'll have to see what it kind of turns out like. And imagine you'll enter down at the dock there, come underground up to here. I mean, that's about under there. Just thinking, I want to have a cool DNA spiral staircase of some kind. I'm just trying to figure out where that fits in with the land we've already got. So, time for another late night mining adventure as we go into the end of night 8 and the beginning of day 9. Almost fell for that one again. Also, I ate a white root and it gave me some kind of effect. Don't know what that actually is. It doesn't have any description when I hover over it, so, cool mystery. Okay, well, other than a couple fossils, there actually isn't anything in this cave that I almost fell into. Well, I suppose fell into would be an exaggeration. Okay, well, I've struck water. Does this just go outside? I think it just goes outside. Yep, that sure is the underside of my boat. Nifty. I would say not a whole lot of iron on this iron adventure. I've been trying not to use the minimap to cheat too much, but there's kind of a cavern over there that I want to take a look at. Oh! Speak of the devil. Huh. There's the daylight. Yeah, the problem with the opaque doors, you can't actually see. Okay, I had enough to make everything but a hat. So let's take a look at the farm. Looks like we're finally getting some crops, which is good. Which means I'll have finally enough to make some bread. I don't think any of these are getting any light, now that I look at them. Maybe the first priority should be a farm. Okay, I've just noticed a sea temple over there. That's a good thing to take note of. Okay, we've gotten pretty far and most of the way through this iron shovel and 3 stone shovels, but it's starting to look pretty flat. I think pretty soon we're going to be able to build our laboratory. I think that's coming up pretty quickly. And real soon we're going to need some food. I think a hydroponics room is going to be the first thing we build. I think that's important. Oh, there it is. I said I wanted to check out that big old cavern, and here it is. Let's see if we can get down there safely. Maybe. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I am easily startled. Oh no. 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 Ah. Well, that's one way to expose fossils. No, 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 no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Goodbye. Forever. I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope. 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 I'm gonna eat some bread. No. No. No, I think not. Okay, I'm starting to worry that it's getting to be daylight outside while I'm doing all of this. Oh. Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna take the escape route out, I think. Out we get. And we'll take this way out next time. The morning sky looks really pretty from underwater. Drowning, not as pretty. We are getting quite a bit more fossils and such. Pretty soon I'll need to make an analyzer so we can start actually doing anything dinosaur related in this dinosaur based gameplay, you know? There, the area is flat. Now we can start doing things like deciding where everything goes. Which may be a tomorrow thing. Oh, jeez. Why does it always have to rain? Why does it get so dark when it rains? Oi. Oi. Oh. Is this a dungeon? There's a tree down here. What the heck? Oh. Yep. What the fuck is that? 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 Oh god. Nope. No, nope, 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 nope. Whatever mod added that can die in a fire. No thank you. No thank you. I'm good. Nope. 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 I want to go home. Well, that's enough adventure for a lifetime. I think it's time we quit playing Minecraft. It's been a wonderful series, everybody. What the f was that? Well, horrifying experience aside, we found our first actual fossil that's not just a biofossil. In a Lasmotherium leg bone. There's just some floating gravel with water above it. This is a catastrophe waiting to happen. Okay, I found some more of this weird kind of ore. So what is it? It is a sapphire from Biomes O Plenty. Okay. I don't know what sapphire is good for, but we have some now. Alright. We have an analyzer. I'm not gonna set it up just yet, because we barely have a food source, let alone a functioning lab, so we're just gonna tuck that away for later. I think it's now at least daytime, but it appears to be lightning-y out, which is not ideal for building, which is what I was hoping we were gonna do today. Is that the moon or the sun? I guess that's the sun. It's just so dang dark when it's raining. It's hard to tell. Downsides of a tropical... Whoa, motherfucker! Well, that scared the pants off me. I think I'm just gonna sit in my office for a minute. Finish gathering up the wood that was out here, I guess. That's a nice safe activity, isn't it? Hey, sunlight. Brilliant. Another day draws to a close. I started lining stuff out with dirt, but did not settle on a scale. I think we're gonna sleep through this night, so we can get a move on actually building stuff. And I think it's about time to move the bed up to the office as well. Okay, so this is what I mean. I'm trying to turn the area outside the office into a big circle. But this is a lot narrower than I initially realized it was. However, this is the perfect spot for a little research overlook. But I need to decide how big it should be. So I'm doing a couple experiments, and we'll see what we like. Well, it's starting to look like a circle. I think we'll have a nice view over the ocean here. Oh no. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Okay, as I was trying to say before I was interrupted by nearly falling to my death, it's starting to look like a circle. Ooh, pretty circle. I think we'll have a nice view. The only problem... Oh my god, can I... Okay. Let's stop doing that. The only problem is that the circle does not in any way, shape, or form line up with the center of the ship. This is going to bother me immensely, but I'm also going to ignore it and try to make it a feature instead of a flaw. Alright. The other problem is that the center point is about here. Maybe that's not a problem. Because remember, I want that cool DNA staircase. And if I want it to be in the center of the room, it should be about here. But it can be half exposed to the cool ocean view, that's fine. So let me finish up this circle, and then we'll start thinking about where we're going to actually start putting stuff. Okay, so we have the basic form of the circle ready. Now it's time to decide what to do with it. Now, I think what I'm going to do is make this a big tower and have different levels do different stuff for us. And right off the bat, we probably need food. So this is legitimately the center, so this is where the staircase will eventually be. But for now, I don't have nearly enough glass. I'm going to have to get more dye. I'm going to have to get more dye, and I'm going to have to get more, well, everything. So I think what I want to do is have a glass floor over here, since, you know, that seems pretty cool. And a floor that I can't fall through seems even cooler at this exact moment, since I am very good at falling off of those. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it, but, you know, eventually it'll be a pretty nice view. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna find my box of sand, and we are going to start putting that down. Oh no, I can just turn that straight into glass. There's no reason I can't do that. We're just going to start turning that into glass. And also, in the meantime, I think we'll start building up the walls here. I'm not 100% positive what I want to do with the walls is the problem. Do I want to just make this a dome and have the tower aspect of it go downwards? Maybe just a dome. I have to brush up on my dome building skills. I was once very good at building circles in Minecraft. That thing that is notoriously hard to do. Domes, however, are a bit harder. It occurs to me that I probably should have built this out of glass, but this is easier to get back if I mess up. It's certainly not a dome now, but it could be a dome. And maybe I'll have concrete line certain areas anyway. I've got a whole bunch of complicated ideas in my head, and every time I remember that I need to build it in Minecraft reminds me that that involves a lot of math, which is something I am not good at. Building circles in Minecraft? Yes. Math, in any context? No. Alright, behold, the framework of a dome. It is... I mean, it's fine now. I think an episode or two from now, when I start filling this sucker in with glass, I'm gonna regret it. I think I'm gonna regret it a lot, actually. Speaking of regret, I'm regretting not having food on hand, so I'm thinking the next thing we're going to do is immediately fill this in with grass and water and things that are conductive to growing nice, wheaty food, because I am very hungry and I keep taking damage because I'm very silly and fall off of things a lot. I don't know why I came in here. Oh, glass, that's right. Lots of glass. Lots of glass. Sand, sand. Sand, sand. And let's take a nap before anything bad comes to get us. Alright, so let's figure out mathematically how far this should go. Kinda need to figure out where the stairs go. Hang on, let me do some math. Okay, I did some quick experiments in Creative, and I decided on a width for the stairs. And it's kind of big, but in order to do a double helix that looks proper, or at least somewhat like a helix and can also function as stairs, you kinda gotta go big. So, it's gonna be one in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6th for the outer layer. Alright, so the dome is starting to take shape. We'll have our big staircase here in the center. And then this section over here is going to be all glass, so you can see right down to the very blue ocean. And pretty quick here, I'm going to put a farm in here. I think that'll be next episode's #1 priority. But for now, let's just appreciate the amount of effort I'm putting into having circles in Minecraft. Because, of course I am. Anyway, I'm still bad at outros. It is midday, but it is getting pretty late. I've spent about 3.5 hours recording, I think. Possibly longer since I paused a few times. But for now, I'm still bad at outros, and I'll see you in the next one.